Oh my god, I haven't seen you guys in so long. So, I have to re-dye my hair. And I thought, might as well talk to you guys and make a YouTube video whilst I re-dye my hair. So, I'm going to talk about my year's canon events, or just my year's recap. Let's start whilst I mix my items together. So, in January, starting the year off strong.
I got caught with a vape.
At school. Yep, sure did. And I have nothing to say. I was dumb. I was stupid. Yeah. That's it. I felt a lot of shame. Couldn't cheer for a while. On top of that, broke up with my boyfriend of a year or so. Me and him, we were just very toxic together. We were just bad, but we kept going back to each other. Like, we would break up, go back. Then after that, I started being kind of like a mini hoe. Not really. I tried to talk to other guys, and it didn't work out. So that was how I finished off my January. In February, starting the month off strong. Got into my car accident. Yup. And then I started making my fake nails, which I felt like if I didn't get into my car accident, I wouldn't have tried or started making nails, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't found this quote-unquote passion out. So I'm very glad that that happened. I finally... Sorry, I took a whiff. Wow. I finally was the starting catcher for my softball team, which I had been, not the starting catcher. I played softball for 4 years in high school, of course. I started playing in 4th grade. But in 8th grade, my coach was like, we really need a catcher. And I was like, no. So I started catching. I tried fake lashes. I don't know why that's so canon in my head, but bro. I looked a goddamn fool with them on, big motherfucker. It was ugly. It's just because all my friends had fake lashes on, and I wanted to be like my friends, but all my friends, besides Jocelyn, are dark haired. So lashes look good on them, but they don't look good on someone like little old me. Did I already say that? I got really close with my friends. I started hanging out with them more, and we all just got, really close together. Sorry, this is pungent. It's hurting my eyes. It hurts. Get out. I didn't put my air purifier on. That's what I feel like cutting onions is like. Holy. It was hurting my eyes. That liquid color ain't no damn joke. They didn't warn me about that, them Sally Beauty ladies. I started talking to my ex. Not the one I broke up with, but my newer ex. And I made the National Honor Society. #scholar. This was probably the happiest time in my life. This time to April was probably the happiest I've ever been in my life. I felt loved. I was finally in a good relationship. I was really close with my friends. I was in a really good headspace. And I had never really been in a good headspace before. So being there for the first time was unbelievable. Unbelievably refreshing. In April, I had prom, which speaks for itself. Prom is prom. Me and Ella went to this after prom party kinda at my friend Jordan's, who graduated. She was a senior at the time. It was my first prom. And Ella got her car stuck up on a hill. holy shit, it was funny. In May, I went to Kings Island with all my friends, and we had a jolly good time. Let me tell you.
Yep.
Besides the fact that it was raining, and then my cousin, Kelsey, got like fucking blisters everywhere, all over her feet, and her feet started bleeding, and then my ex showed up, the one I broke up with. Yeah. That part was crazy, all on the same day, to Kings Island, which is 2 hours away from us. And to top it all off, in April, I started dating my most recent ex, and I was so happy. Then I finished my junior year. Then in June, I got broken up with. Yup. And this devastated me. Like, I never saw it coming. Like, it was out of nowhere for me. I don't know. Since it was like my first relationship where I felt loved, and I felt like appreciated, and I could just love without any fear. I think that's why it really tore me up when I got broken up with. I wish the best for him, and I thank him for the time that he gave me. And this was probably the saddest I've ever been, and I'm talking about in my entire life. Like, I had been depressed before, but not this depressed. I had lost like 30 pounds, all within the span of 1 month. Like, I didn't feel like eating, which for a week or me is crazy. I didn't feel like eating. I was just depressed. I was lay in my bed and cry depressed. Like, there's no other feeling to describe how I felt. And I had had a really shitty starting off of the school year, or starting off of the new year, I meant. So I was just blown aback that life could get this bad again. I started volleyball. Started doing volleyball. I didn't go to a couple of the first open houses, we call them. I don't know if anybody else called, like, open gym. 'Cause I was so depressed, but then I decided I'm gonna go to one and just do it, 'cause I'll regret it if I don't even just go to one. I was like, if I don't like it, then I don't have to go anymore. I went to summer school 'cause I like to miss a lot of school. I do. Can't even say nothing. I like to miss school. So I had to go to summer school to make up my hours, and I'm a good student, like I said, made National Honor Society. And I saw my ex for the first time, and I was literally like, heartbroken. And you guys are thinking, like, what kind of loser? He wasn't a loser to me, okay? No, like, I knew Dada. And Dada would never. July, I went to the beach with Ella. And while I was at the beach, I turned 18. The big legal. In August, I went to Cedar Point with Ella. Me and Ella went a lot this year. We went to a lot of places. We did a lot. That was my adventure girl. I got a tattoo. Me and Ella are matching. We got matching tattoos. And you know what? I don't think we'll ever stop being friends. But even if we did, it's our favorite book. It's Call Me By Your Name, #Game Boy book. I became a senior.
Little baby Aiden became a freaking senior in high school.
And it was a lot of my my last firsts, or whatever. In September, I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing of remembrance. Nothing truly spectacular happened in September. We're getting a little bit tired. In October, my school held a haunted carnival, which I had a really big part in. I was like one of the quote-unquote leaders in it. And that was really the big thing in October. Then in November, I got my nose pierced with my best friends. We all got our nose pierced together. Because, Ella's mom does not give a decaf coffee of what she does. Well, that's not what I mean, but, like, her mom's very, like, okay, girl, if you know what I mean. And Jocelyn, my friend, just turned 18, and I had been 18, so we went and we got our nose pierced together as, like, a little 18 years alive celebration. It's just like a whatever, I do what I want. Then I went to this thing that my school does called TLC camp, which is like a teen leadership camp. And I went and you like stay the night and you don't have your phone. But oh my god, I had probably had one of the best times of my life there. Like, I had so much fucking fun, dude. Like, you just go and you, like, talk to little kids about leadership, and you get to do all these fun activities, and all of this and all of that. I started fucking bowling. Hello, I joined my school's bowling team, which is actually so much fun. I'm so glad I did it. In December, I went to something our school also does called like a youth summit where you like just go and you teach teens about some of the quote unquote dangers. And I was a speaker, and I've been a speaker for a while. Like, I had done it a couple, 3 or 4 times, and I just have a lot of fun when I do it. And, to finish it all off, as I'm finishing my last section, great timing, Aiden, I started my YouTube channel. And now I'm gonna let this shiz sit on my head for a good while, and then I'll come back, and I'll do the rest of it, and I'll do, like, a reveal at the end. Thanks for listening to my little, like, canon events. I'm tearing my gloves apart instead of just fucking taking it off.